Howdy, y'all.
Ted Lasso debuted last August, and now, less than a year later, the Apple TV series, which won Jason Sudeikis a Golden Globe, is back for season 2.
And season 2 is even better.
Entertainment Weekly executive editor Patrick Gomez helps us break down the show's success. And that starts with the star.
It may seem like a little bit of a cheat to say the star of a show is one of the reasons of its success, but that is really true here for Ted Lasso. Jason Sudeikis is such a charming star, and so this gives us an opportunity to celebrate him and really get to watch him shine.
I think people will fall in love with Ted, and I think they'll like the message that he's bringing, which is you don't necessarily have to be an expert in everything. You don't have to pretend you're something you're not. You can be a success by being kind and gracious and thoughtful.
I have a real tricky time hearing folks that don't believe in themselves, so I'm gonna ask you real quick again. Do you think this idea will work?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! Why are you screaming at us?
He makes you smile. I mean, really, that's one of the things that this show does so well, and he is such a huge part of that.
The next key to Ted Lasso's success, it's filled with fun and heart.
We want to smile, we want to laugh, we want to have a good time, and the characters of Ted Lasso allow us to do that.
Hey, look, this car's got an invisible steering wheel.
The positivity that people have felt about the show and talking about the kind of Lasso way, being very funny, but also very human, it's undeniable.
Imagine getting tweets from people saying, we're kinder to each other in our family because you've reminded us that that's what we should all be.
Isn't the idea of never give up one of them things we always talk about in sports? And shouldn't that apply to people too?
It's a beautiful metaphor for many of life's journeys.
And finally, the female roles on Ted Lasso are incredibly uplifting.
For a TV show about football, which is obviously very male-dominated, we have two super strong female characters.
Rebecca and Keely, I think when you first meet them, are very different women who you might think might not get along and actually become extraordinarily wonderful friends.
And that's such a beautiful turn to see these women say, you know what, we could be pitted against each other, but they choose to look past that. And so you see them actually work to be the best versions of themselves and bring out the best in each other. And their dynamic together, it's just one of the few examples of the way this show likes to take a left turn when you're expecting a right.
Ted Lasso is the cover of July's Entertainment Weekly, which is packed with more info and interviews to get you ready for season 2.
I've gotten to see a tiny bit of it, and let me just say that it holds up.
What makes Ted Lasso so terrific? On the hot list.
I'm fine.